So let's be real when we talk about this. When I say Wolverine, there's two things that come to mind. First, probably Hugh Jackman. Second, the Hulk. Of course, many reasons for that, but probably the most famous is the cover of The Incredible Hulk, which featured the Wolverine, which was of course issue 181. And due to Disney almost going bankrupt in the 90s, they had to sell off a few properties. The Hulk was sold over to Universal, Wolverine along with the X-Men was sold over to Fox, and our dreams were crushed when we found out that these characters could never cross over when Marvel Studios announced exactly what characters they had at their disposal. Well, fast forward to Disney acquiring Fox, and now everything has changed. Universal is actually granting and sharing the Hulk over with Marvel Studios, considering that they don't want to do the movie and Marvel Studios needs the character, and now in the next couple of years we're going to have Wolverine in the MCU. Recast or not, it's happening and we can't wait for it. And of course, the one thing I think people are still waiting for and what people desperately need is to see Wolverine fight the Hulk. Now, how should they do this? How do they go about doing this? What is a must-have scene? Well, I think it's quite clear. The first time we should see Wolverine should probably be him against the Hulk. Now, think of this, and this is why I say this. Hypothetically, and most likely, Marvel is recasting Wolverine. This character has to show up and absolutely steal the scene. He has to blow people away for people to accept him. It's not Hugh Jackman. People will be mad regardless before they ever see this character appear. So just imagine when you see the Hulk walking through the snow, suddenly out of the distance, you see this ravaged beast just jump out, claws out, maybe even wearing his suit, and the two go toe to toe. It's a massive fight. Like, the Hulk gets almost beaten to a pulp, and this other dude who's just had his face crushed is literally like remorphing back to normal because of his healing factor, and they're just like laid out across the land. They leave like a path of destruction. That within itself would automatically make this fight and this Wolverine stand so far apart with what Hugh Jackman did. He was a more humanized character. They really try to go that route. They didn't have that big spectacle scene that completely blew your mind like facing the Hulk. Imagine how much the audiences would automatically get behind this brand new Wolverine and whoever the actor is when you see a scene of that epic scale and proportion. It just, you can't beat that, right? It prints money. So that's why I believe it's an essential scene and they have to do that as the introduction of Wolverine.